Also honoring Walter Cronkite is another president, Bill Clinton. Earlier today, I asked him what he remembered most about Walter.
My earliest memories, I think, are of the 1960s, the Kennedy years. I remember when CBS went from a 15-minute to a 30-minute news program. We discussed it in my house. I remember he did an interview with President Kennedy. And then, of course, I remember his gripping commentary when the president was killed. We kept the television on to Walter Cronkite the whole time. We wanted to see what he had to say.
What was your relationship with him like?
Well, it was good. I got to know him after I became president because we both spent some time in the summer in Martha's Vineyard. And we started going to a number of parties together. And then in 1998, when I was there, he called me one day and invited Hillary and Chelsea and me to go sailing with him and with Betsy. And we had the most wonderful day. It was a kind and generous thing to do. And we went out together. And he was then, I think, 81. And already he was still a great sailor. And we really struck up a friendship. He was what he seemed to be. He was a kind, caring man with a razor-sharp mind and an unquenchable desire to know things. And he had a very high standard. When he said something, he believed it to be true.
What are the qualities that stand out to you personally that made Walter Cronkite such a venerated American, such an icon?
First, I think people could identify with him. He seemed accessible and open. You never thought he was trying to spin you. You never had the feeling that there was a storyline with Walter Cronkite, that he just looked at the facts, did his best to find out what was going on, and then told them to you. It made him incredibly trusted, and that's a very valuable commodity.
Do you think you've ever seen someone celebrated and remembered with such respect and reverence?
Not in the media, really. And I say that not because there aren't other media people worthy of respect, even reverence, but I think that it's important. He came into television news when it was young. It was a momentous time in America in the 60s and 70s, lots of things going on, lots of real raw news to report.
President Clinton, thank you so much for talking with us and sharing your memories of Walter Cronkite tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. As I said, he was a great citizen, but he was also a profoundly good man. I don't think we should lose sight of that. All those professional gifts emanated from a very good core. And that's something that's beyond training. It's just who he was.
Very well said. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.